Not only is the company name wow, but God is wowing us as well.
We are here at our first Wow Factor national event, and it has been off the chain. We didn't just release one service, we released two. We didn't just release one product, we released three.
That's the start of wow, yeah?
I am so excited to be a part of WOW because it just encompasses everything that I enjoy about life. The founder, he just represents true integrity, true generosity, and just a desire to help people, and that resonated within myself and my husband. And we just see ourselves being able to give our children generational opportunities beyond even our own lifetime.
It's hard to explain exactly how a national event affects you. It's almost like trying to describe a kiss as opposed to being kissed.
Don't have no fear, it ain't welcome here. It's not in our blood, we rise above. Strength at our core, so self-assured. It's in our blood, we rise above.
I love being with other people that have that sense of grind and that sense of determination. It's just refreshing to know that there are other people out here like me. And if you're looking for something like that, this is the place to be.
What really stood out to me about this event is just the amount of experience that's in the room. Definitely come learn a little bit more about WOW, AKA Window of Wealth. Get some products, get some services, and get some knowledge, and of course, build your bank account.
Anything is possible. Give everything or none at all. Our truth will not be buried. We're gonna be legendary.
I'm telling you, we are headed back here in July. We hope to see you here. Let's wow the world together. This is our year. God bless all of you.
We're gonna be legendary.
Hey, what's up, y'all? How you doing? This is Executive Cecil Calliste, and I'm super excited you've taken the time to join us today. So someone invited you to hear this information. I'm sure you're excited. You're like, what is this all about? What's the buzz? What are people talking about? What's wow, right? And so I want to share with you some exciting information, share some with you that's helped change my life, helped me to be able to create change. And I can't wait for you to learn more about it as well so you can position yourself as well. And so before I get into it, what I want to do really quickly is just help you understand kind of why you're sitting here. And I think that's an important piece of the conversation. Let's make sure you understand why you're sitting here. And you're sitting here today because I want you to think about this for a second. What's your dream? Like I want you to think for a moment and help me just kind of work with me here. What is your dream? What does that look like? What would it mean for you to live your dream life? Like have you ever thought about that? And if you have, then I want to ask you today to actually think along with me and just take a moment and just visualize that. Visualize what it would look like for you to live that ultimate life, if you were able to just experience life at its best. And as you think about that, as I share the information I'm going to share with you today, I hope that it inspires you to position yourself to live that life because you deserve it. You deserve to live your dream life. So I'll tell you my story before we begin. My story isn't complicated. Maybe you can relate to it. I was that guy that came in early, left late. Here's the deal. I love what I did. I love working with children. And I can still visualize myself to this day, just walking in from the parking lot each day. I could see myself every day walking in from the parking lot into the building. But each day as I walked in, there was this weight on my shoulders. I don't know if you can understand what I'm talking about, where even though I loved working with the children, the politics, right? You know, when you're in administration, I was in the administration aspect of education, and man, it was awesome being able to make a positive impact. Love working with amazing people every day, but the politics, unbelievable. And so it was always this pressure. So I remember one day as I walked in, my assistant director says, hey, listen, corporate's been trying to get in contact with you. I said, okay, cool, no problem. Called him up, came down to the main office. As I walked in, they said, thank you for your service. And they gave me 6 week's severance. I remember sitting there, it'd been 15 years, blood, sweat, and tears. And here I was, just like that. It's done. And I realized in that moment that no matter how hard you work, no matter what you do, as long as someone else signs your check, they decide if you get paid or not. Changed everything in my mindset, completely shifted the way I think. 15 years, nothing to show for, right? It wasn't like I would be able to go back and use those 15 years and keep earning from them. It's gone. And so I remember talking to a good friend of mine, and he encouraged me, he said, listen, man, give this industry another shot. I'd put the effort in, I'd done it before, and he said, give this industry one more shot. I'm telling you, it's worth it. Give it another shot. And that decision changed everything. Changed everything. See, when I walked out of that building that day, I remember I was a little scared because I didn't know what was going to happen. My future was kind of like up in the air. I was probably most scared of Tara, my wife, right? I was probably more scared of her than anything else. But I was nervous about what the future held. And the decision that I made to go ahead and start working for myself changed my life, and getting into this industry literally opened doors in ways I never thought possible. I mean, first and foremost, I got to say that it's been really awesome being my own boss for the last 10 years. That's been remarkable, right? I mean, no one will ever be able to fire me again as a result of that. The other part of it is that, I'm not going to lie, it's not too bad that that I've been able to be in a position where, the last 15 years didn't pay me anything when I was working that job. And then the last 10 years, I've been working smart, not just hard. I've been able to generate and make income, not just here and now, but build income for the future, because now I do things that'll pay me for years to come. But I think what I'm most excited about, and the part that I think I'm most fired up about in regards to where we are, is I love the fact that now, every day, I wake up feeling fulfilled. See that feeling I had when I would go in and I would not, I didn't feel like I was living on purpose. Every day, I'm excited about helping people change their lives. I'm excited about creating change for myself and my family. And that feeling, there's nothing like it. I've learned a lot. It hasn't been an easy journey, but it's been worth it. And it's awesome because now working smart and building remarkable income and working for myself has been incredible, and helping other people do the same thing on a daily basis. And when I look at where we sit with this incredible company, I understand that the best is yet to come. So as I go through this information with you today, I want you to understand that maybe things aren't where you want them to be. Maybe things have been a little crazy, but I want you to understand the best is yet to come. What we're about to show you can help you create change and transformation in ways you never thought possible. So let's get to the information. I'm excited about sharing it with you, and I can't wait to have you share your thoughts and your perspectives about it with the person that invited you. So first and foremost, let's begin with the fact that our company is called Window of Wealth. Wow, that's right. Wow is what it is. And yes, you'll be saying wow as I go through this, as I share the information, because you can't help but say wow with the amazing things that we're doing with this remarkable company. So I'll start off with the vision of our founder and CEO of the company, Mr. Tupac Duranencourt. This gentleman's vision is powerful. First generation Haitian American, very humble beginnings in Brooklyn, New York. And I love the fact that coming from that difficult past financially, being able to take his hobby and passion for music and building into a very successful career in the concert and party promotion industry, working with some of the biggest names in the industry. After building that success, saw that things like 9/11 and Y2K adversely impact his income. And as a result, he was looking for other ways to be able to diversify. But the straw that broke the camel's back for him was when his mother lost her home. You know, when that bubble burst and folks lost their home, a lot of folks lost their homes a few years back. Well, it happened to her. And he wasn't in a position to prevent it from happening. And when that occurred, he realized he had to pivot, had to do something different. And that's when he went to the network marketing industry. And it's pretty amazing because 15 years in the industry, was able to build a team of over 80,000 partners, was able to help hundreds of thousands of customers, help create 6- and 7-figure earners. I was blessed to be one of his top earners in that company. Truly grateful for being a part of that journey with him. And then he said, you know what? It's time to do something bigger. It's time to create something that can create transformation, not just financially, but for generations. That was his vision when he launched Window of Wealth. And that mindset, that vision that he has for doing something that's going to allow us to build generational wealth, well, it's exciting because it allows us to be able to understand that the value system of this company is what's going to position all of us to be able to take advantage of some really exciting places and spaces. Vision, transparency, consistency, purpose, legacy, discipline. Each one of these things, I'm sure, resonates with you for different reasons, but they're powerful words. And they each mean something remarkable. And the company having that mindset makes all the difference in the world. So now you're thinking, well, what's WOW, right? Well, Window of Wealth, we're really a health and wellness company as well as financial literacy company. And I love that we're creating a community of like-minded individuals. That to me is the power of it, that are focused on creating change and transformation, both physically as well as financially. See, change happens most effectively in community. So we've built this community where we can create change together, where we have accountability and support and folks that are like-minded and focus on the same thing. And I love that we have a people over profit mindset. And many of you kind of know that feeling. You're working your job and you're like, man, I wish that they cared about me, right? I love that our mindset really is just about the people. In fact, so much so that here within our own company, we actually offer scholarships for college students and family members that have college students. We even are focused on serving underprivileged young people in DC, Haiti, and also in Brooklyn, New York, where he's originally from. In fact, we've already been giving away, even though the company just began not too long ago, we're already giving away and supporting others in these powerful ways. And we're creating an organization, painttopower.org, that's going to be able to allow us to make even more of an impact and change more lives. So now maybe you're thinking to yourself, well, I hear all that, but the economy's a little scary right now. Things are a little crazy. I get it. I understand. You're right. Inflation is out of control. It's never been more difficult to go out and buy groceries because when you buy them, you're looking at the bill and you're thinking to yourself, oh my goodness, interest rates are high. The cost of gas, we pump the gas and we're kind of looking back, kind of apprehensive and nervous about how high it's going to be this time. We're looking at unemployment as some of the largest companies that we know in business are letting go hundreds and thousands of people. Well, what's exciting is that, well, we have the answer. We're focused on helping people in this difficult time. That's the reason why we're here. So the timing and position of what we're doing it's exciting. And so I love that Bill Gurley, a major tech investor, I have a lot of respect for this guy. I did an article in Fortune magazine in the last year where he basically said in the last 15 years, this is the best time to launch a company. Now this is important to understand, because I don't know if you caught that. Our company literally launched days after he released this article. So yes, the company's that young. We're talking about a ground floor level opportunity. You're being able now to position yourself at the ground floor level and also make a difference in your life in this difficult economic time frame and help other people navigate and make a difference in their lives as well. How exciting is that? So how are we making a difference? But we're thinking differently. We're thinking proactively about our approach to both health and wealth. Let's start with the health side, right? Telemedicine, you've probably heard about it, right? It's pretty remarkable and it's cutting edge. I love that it's a revolutionary approach to health and well-being, right? This is additional supplemental services that help folks to be able to take care of themselves in a variety of different ways. So the first thing we're doing is offering primary as well as urgent care, where you're able to access a doctor, not just from the comfort of your home, but from the comfort of your phone. Imagine that. Being able to help get mental health services, both life coaching as well as therapy. Come on, folks, in the current environment, people are looking for ways to get mental health support. A lot of people are struggling. And then we're also offering nutritional as well as fitness planning. Being able to ask an expert. Listen, I know you've probably been using Google and even maybe ChatGPT right now, but here's the deal. You need to actually ask an expert to get the answers that can help you make the best choices for your health and well-being. And now you can be able to contact an expert in a certain area or field and get their opinion on something as far as your health and well-being. Medical bill advocacy, where we're actually helping folks to advocate so they're not getting overcharged for their bills. 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year, access to care, discounts on prescription medications, and so much more. Our plan started in 1995, but here's the beauty of it. I love that for 7 people, 7 family members, you're able now to just pay $50 a month. And when I say family, I mean, maybe it's your cousin that lives across the country. It could be your grandmother that lives down in Florida, or maybe your best friend that lives up the street. The cool part is that you all can utilize this service together and be able to take advantage of all those benefits and more. That's what's so exciting about what we're doing. We're revolutionizing the way people get care, helping folks to be able, this is not health insurance, but it's able to support, maybe you're underinsured, or maybe your insurance has high copays. You can get access to all these different things. And for those that are uninsured, this is an amazing way to be, not have to worry about waiting rooms and be able to get primary care from your couch, which is so exciting. I love what we're doing. And here's the part that's powerful. As an executive with our company, you're able to take advantage of this as well. As long as you have the subscription with the company, you're now able to personally benefit and have 6 other loved ones benefit along with you. Get all those amazing benefits you see there and more, because as an executive, we want you to also benefit from what we're offering and be able to get firsthand experience about how powerful and life-changing this really can be for you and for your family. Now, again, because we have this innovative approach and revolutionary approach towards health and well-being, obviously we're going to talk about CBD, right? I'm sure you've heard about it. And CBD is changing people's lives. It's really exciting. And now let me be clear. A lot of folks don't know this, to make sure you understand. First and foremost, when we talk about CBD, let's make sure you understand the differentiation. You have 2 different plants, marijuana and hemp. Marijuana, we know, is high in THC and its psychoactive impacts. Hemp, on the other hand, is rich in CBD, the medicinal part of the plant. So it helps you get healthy, not high. So we're talking about CBD here, right? This is the non-psychoactive version that can help improve your quality of life. Ladies, treat yourself to a nice bath with our bath salts. We have our amazing gummies that can help you sleep better, can help you get more energy, help boost your immune system. The tinctures are phenomenal. In fact, I use them personally because, hey, I have had high blood pressure since back in college, and I love that this has been able to help me get off my medications. Yes, that's right. You heard me correct. My doctors are excited because I've already gotten off of 1 medication. And the best part is that because of how well CBD's been helping regulate my blood pressure, they're like, listen, drop a few more pounds. And once you drop it, listen, get off all your medication because CBD is helping you that much. How exciting is that? And then for those that have pain, like, shoulder, back, whatever it might be, we have sprays and roll-ons and cream, different things topically to help you as well. So maybe you don't really understand about CBD and you'd like to learn a little more. Here's a little video that can help you understand a little bit more about how CBD can help you improve your health and your well-being.
CBD, short for cannabidiol, is a non-psychoactive compound in cannabis responsible for many of cannabis's medical benefits. On the other hand, THC, short for tetrahydrocannabinol, is the psychoactive compound in marijuana that causes the high associated with cannabis use. They are 2 completely separate cannabinoids, which are a class of chemical compounds that interact with special receptors in our body called cannabinoid receptors. Dr. Sanjay Gupta, an American neurosurgeon and CNN's chief medical correspondent, changed his stance on the prohibition of cannabis while investigating its powerful therapeutic properties and witnessing CBD successfully treat Americans. He shocked mainstream America, saying, "We have been terribly and systematically misled for nearly 70 years in the United States, and I apologize for my role in that." Through Dr. Gupta's review of the history of cannabis, he found that it has been a legitimate medicine for at least 3,000 years. And Dr. Gupta isn't alone in supporting cannabis research. The director of the National Institute on Drug Abuse, Dr. Nora Volkov, testified before the Senate saying that CBD appears to be a safe drug with no addictive effects, and the preliminary data suggests that it may have therapeutic value for a number of medical conditions. Research has shown that CBD can influence many conditions and bodily functions, including inflammation, neuropathic pain, autoimmune disease, energy regulation, metabolism, reproductive function, appetite, depression, anxiety, and even cancer. But how can one cannabinoid affect so many bodily processes without causing adverse side effects? The answer lies in our biochemistry, the natural intelligence of the body. We have naturally occurring cannabinoid receptors all over our body that interact with CBD. We have these receptors because our body is constantly making its own cannabinoids. These receptors and cannabinoids make up most of our endocannabinoid system, or ECS. Our ECS is always in action, and if functioning properly, is a major factor in keeping us healthy. Many doctors now think that some people suffer from an endocannabinoid imbalance, known as clinical endocannabinoid deficiency, or CED. People suffering from CED may benefit by supplementing with cannabinoids such as CBD. CBD is the most abundant cannabinoid in hemp, a cannabis crop the federal government allowed individual states to legalize in the 2014 Farm Bill. Hemp-derived CBD is legal in all 50 states, is non-addictive, does not cause a high, and is easy to incorporate into your current health routine.
So what I love about this is that we're helping you live healthier, but we also want to make sure we help you get wealthy as well. Does that make sense? So let's look at this other side of things, the financial literacy part, and think about it for yourself. Do you remember back in maybe it was middle school where they taught you about how you invest in cryptocurrency? You remember that class? You remember that, right? What about high school? Maybe it probably was your sophomore year where they taught you how to purchase a home, right? No, right? It's interesting how all of us can think back and be like, well, no one really taught me. I had to learn from my parents or from friends or do some research on my own. We didn't learn these important financial things. And real estate is the one asset that actually builds the most wealth in the United States. So clearly it's important for us to make sure people know how to be able to purchase a home, make it their credit right, have that roadmap to home to be able to purchase and buy a home. Being in a position to actually, for those that already have a home, invest, take advantage of things like, an Airbnb or multifamily units or even whatever it might be, and being able to make sure you have the right mortgage. But I love the fact that what we're doing is teaching you these different things to help you to be able to build and make better choices, but also make sure your financial house is in order as well by making sure you have life insurance and minimizing your tax liability, helping you do estate planning, automating your retirement, and yes, even learning how to invest in cryptocurrency and getting the tools to help you do so and minimize your risk. Because crypto goes up and down, it's kind of crazy, right? And yes, of course, that your health is your wealth. We need to teach you about wellness, meal prep, physical fitness, mental health, yoga, and so much more. We're providing this learning platform, a digital learning platform that you can benefit from. But here's the power. Thinking about generational wealth. Teach your family how to benefit. The entire family, your children can learn these principles along with you so they can prepare themselves at a younger age. Imagine the power of what that looks like. Speaking of which, let's make sure that your credit's right. But let's make sure you do it in a way where you don't have to spend exorbitant amounts of money.
You no longer need to pay expensive credit repair companies hundreds, if not thousands of dollars to fix your credit. Our easy-to-use and fully automated credit repair system is completely free, guiding you step by step and automatically analyzing your credit reports so you can quickly understand what is negatively affecting your score. The software intelligently walks you through the simple process of submitting high-impact credit dispute letters, all with one click of the mouse. Throughout your entire journey, we will be by your side, providing you monthly updates, letting you know what accounts have been removed, along with what your updated credit scores are. This is by far the fastest, easiest, and most effective way to repair your credit, all at no cost.
And of course, since we're mindful of making sure folks have peace of mind, we also have partnered with Brinks Home, where we're allowing folks to be able to get an affordable cost to protect their homes. Right now, things are a little scary. The crime is going up, right? And so we have a way to be able to help folks have that peace of mind knowing their homes are protected. And here's the best part. You refer a client, you get up to $350 which gets paid to you up front, and then get a monthly passive residual income as that customer pays for that year after year, month after month. How amazing is that? And then I love the fact that we've partnered with a multi-billion-dollar government contract. That's correct. You heard me correct. $14 billion government contract by the Affordable Connectivity Program that's funded by the FCC. And so we've partnered with Maxep Telecom to be able to now allow you to be able to get access to be able to generate and help people make a difference with this, helping low-income families bridge that digital gap so they can actually get access to internet. Now, here's the key that's important. I want you to get this because this is powerful. You're now able to help folks get a tablet, hotspot, smartphone, SIM card. Each has a copay that the SIM card is totally free. They only pay once and get 5 years of free internet as long as they qualify, WIC, whether it's SNAP, Medicaid, college student Pell Grants, a variety of other things that they can qualify with. And here's the best part, period. When you refer folks to this program and they get the free 5 years, you're able to actually get paid upfront for every one of those clients and then get a monthly residual that pays every single month. Imagine the government giving you a residual income for helping other people. How awesome is that? And here's the best part. I love this more than anything else. You pay residual bills every month, right? So why not be able to position yourself to have some passive residual income to help cover those those residual bills you got to pay every month anyways. And we'll give you the tools to help you be successful, flyers and all the different things to help you be able to position yourself to take advantage of this. Out of curiosity, have you ever been invited to be a part of a multi-billion-dollar government contract? So talk about timing and positioning, right? How exciting is that? And we're not done. I love that we're focused on weight loss, coffee and tea, wearable tech, solar energy, and much more. And by the way, I love the wearable tech piece. I believe that's our billion-dollar baby. I love my Apple Watch. In fact, I use it all the time to track my health and wellness and all that. But imagine having a device like this connected to our telehealth service, where if there's a concern with your health, someone reaches out to you to make sure you're good, make sure you're okay. Imagine the amount of lives that could have been saved with technology like that. Imagine what that'll be when you're the one offering that to the masses and helping change lives. So I've talked about our service and product offerings. Let's take a minute and talk about the money. The question I'm going to start with is, how many ways do you get paid right now? At your job, are you getting paid 5 different ways? Or maybe 3 ways? Again, another trick question, right? Because we all know that for most part, people get paid 1 way. Maybe you get a bonus, so maybe it's 2 ways, but the average person only gets paid 1 way, right? What I love is that with this company, you know how everyone talks about the importance of having multiple streams of income? Well, you can have multiple streams of income right here with this one company. I love that we're able to show you how to, number 1, get bonuses upfront just for helping refer other folks to the franchise. Number 2, be able to, once you help folks get launched by helping them acquire customers, the company gives you additional payouts for doing so, customer acquisition bonuses. And as you build a customer base and your team does the same thing, here's the cool part. You get paid off of those customers as well. And I love that you can also, when you hit certain milestones with customers, get paid a monthly bonus on top of that and get rewarded for building a vast customer base as well. And I love this, that you're also able to get additional bonuses paid out for getting promoted, right? So at your job, you usually get promoted and they give you a little money for that, but you get paid a bonus for getting promoted. And then on top of that, also get paid more money as a result because you got promoted. And then you get open line bonuses. These are bonuses that when you help your team members to win, by helping them have success, the company gives you bonuses for doing that. And then car allowances. That's right, you heard me correct. You can get a car allowance. How many of you would like to have someone help pay your car note, right? Car allowances at a certain level in the company. And then this is super exciting, a 1% profit sharing pool that you're able to benefit when you get to the top position in the company as well. How exciting is that? Multiple ways that you're able to get paid. I want to take a moment to focus on this one in particular, our fast track bonus, because this is a great way for you to be profitable in your first 30 days of being in business. The average business takes 3 to 7 years to be profitable, but here you can be profitable quickly by simply referring some folks to the franchise. Listen, you're not the only one that wants to change their life and has dreams, right? You have friends, family, and loved ones that also are looking for something and looking for change. So help 2 folks by referring them to the franchise. The company gives you a $250 bonus. Help 4 folks launch their business, a $500 bonus. Help 5 folks launch their business, a $1,200 bonus. How exciting is that? Referring folks has never been more exciting and more incredible. And then I also love the fact that you're able to get that passive residual income. Think about it for a second. J. Paul Getty said, I prefer to make 1% of the efforts of 100 people compared to 100% of my own personal efforts. See, this is working smart, not just hard. Passive residual income is that mailbox money that comes month after month, regardless of what you do. So you start that team, you start with your team, that's starting 5, like you would as if it was basketball, right? And each of those team members get 25 customers apiece. You're making $2 residual that you're generating off of each of those customers. And let's say you're making $250 a month off of that. Not too shabby, right? That can go towards some expenses that you might have. Let's say that now each of those team members, they each bring in one person. So now it goes from 5 to 10, right? Same math as before with the customers. And now you're making $500 a month. Not too shabby, right? Just so you know, the average household in that last major downturn when folks lost their homes, all those folks that lost the foreclosure, if they had an extra $350 a month, they could have kept their homes. So $500 a month, I mean, that might go towards some different things, that might be helpful. Now let's say it jumps from 10 to 5 to 50, right? And here's the exciting part. As the math keeps on building, so does your income. Now we're at $2,500. How about 100 people, right? So I love this. It just keeps on growing. And at 100 people, now we're talking about, here's the nice number, $5,000 that you're making per month, passive residual income. And as it grows, at some point in time, it'll have a life of its own. Imagine when it gets to 1,000 partners that you have in your book of business and you're making $50,000 a month. That's more than $500,000 a year. What would you do with that? I mean, you're in the top, 5 percentile of income earners in the United States? I mean, how exciting would that be? I mean, what would it be like for you to grow something and it grew like that? And let's say it took you 5 years to get there. Would it be worth it? Just food for thought. See, imagine being able to have that kind of powerful change in your life. But here's the best part. I love that there's more perks. We're not done. When you get to executive vice president of a company, if you get it done in your first 6 months of being in business, we give you a $5,000 bonus for getting it done in that time frame. You get an executive car allowance. You also get an all-expense paid vacation for you and a significant other. Not too shabby, right? And I love the fact that at Triple Diamond, our top position in the company, you get a $250,000 bonus for hitting that position. $5,000 a month as a lifestyle allowance, and then an all-expense vacation for you and a significant other as well. See, I love the company rewards you for achievement and being able to get some amazing benefits. But here's the part I love more than anything else. We're not just here in the United States. I mean, the goal is for us to expand internationally. We're not just going to stop here. I mean, we can change lives here in the US, but imagine being a part of a global movement. And that's what we're creating. We're going to do things all across the globe. We're not going to stop here. This is just the beginning. So you're able to position yourself to start making some euros, some pesos, some rubies, I mean, whatever other language you want, I mean, whatever it is, right? Whatever it might be that the language, whatever, right? You can generate and make income in your sleep because of the fact that there's money all across the globe and be a part of the global marketplace, right? And that, I'm telling you, that's amazing to be positioned to do something like that. So life is about choices, right? It's all about positioning yourself and making the choices that can actually change everything. And so first and foremost, to be a franchise owner in a company, you invest $349 and you can choose from one of two options. You can choose our wellness bundle, which gives you some CBD products for you to experience for yourself or to be able to sell if you want, tincture, roll-on, some gummies. Or for those that aren't interested in any product at all, our digital bundle, which gives you access to WOW University. Again, just $350 to launch your business and get started. But the one I'm most excited about, the one that made the most sense to me, was our executive founder bundle. This is incredible. And so just for under $1,000, you're able now to launch, you get some gummies and also some a tincture and roll on to try out. But the best part of this bundle is the fact that you get to be able to be a part of a 2% profit sharing pool as a result of investing. And this is a limited time offer. It's only going to be, there's only a limited amount of these available. But imagine being a part of splitting the profits with the company. Think about it. At your job or any job you've ever had, have you ever been able to split the profits? I love the fact this company says we'll allow you to split the profits with us as long as you position yourself as one of the founders of the company. How exciting is that? Now, and here's the best part as well. You know, membership has its benefits, right? So we have our operating costs, because every business has an operating cost. It just makes sense, right? The overhead for your business is what allows you to be able to get all those amazing tax breaks. And so whether you choose the wellness bundle that gives you access to the gummy samples that you can now pass out to garner customers, access to that Epic MD we talked about earlier, as well as your website, or you choose our WOW University option that now gives you a digital bundle and also gives you Epic MD and then also gives you your website, you're now only paying $99.95 a month. And here's the best part of it. You get that. It's a $200 value up to $200 value that you're getting by choosing to take advantage of this, which is really amazing. And then I always have some ballers, some shot callers. Everything you do is big. You know who you are, right? And I love that now you can position yourself to get everything. You get it all, not just one or the other. You get to choose both. And now you can take full advantage of that, which is really amazing, and get both options to use as your overhead for just $199.95. Now, I love that we're a dropshipping business model. So we have an amazing website that you're able to take advantage of. And that website allows you to drive traffic there to be able to access customers. And they just go there. You don't have to stock up things in your basement or your garage. Everything's online, which is really exciting. So quick recap. You get this amazing website that allows you to get access to giving products like CBD, Epic MD, our credit repair, the amazing program where we're able to help folks get free internet. Our Brinks Home, Wow University, and things to come are weight loss, coffee and tea, solar energy, wearable tech. And we're helping people that need all these different things. So why not be the one that's able to help folks and make income from the comfort of your home as a result? And here's the best part of being a part of a franchise, right? The typical franchise investment is tens of thousands, if not hundreds of thousands of dollars. Now you can position yourself to get in front of this and be a part of something remarkable. And here's the best part, just a $349.95 investment, up to $1,000 investment, and you get all of this value. Your website, the digital courses. I mean, there's so much stuff, the Epic MD. I mean, all these different things, the amazing tax benefits of having a home-based business, all of that and so much more. And now you get to position yourself in front of this amazing opportunity for you to take advantage of where we sit with this incredible company. Now, before I close out, I need you to hear this because this is a powerful statement. This gentleman here, I love that he was the personal trainer for Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. And what he has to say, wow, it's powerful.
If you think the price of winning is too high, wait till you get the bill from regret. And that bill from regret is generational. And there's a lot of people listening to this that bill has been passed on from generation to generation, and you are holding that bill right now. And somebody in one of your generations has to pay that bill off in order for the generation to move on. And the only way that bill gets paid off is you got to be willing to make the hardest decisions.
Make the hardest decisions. It's a powerful statement, but the decision is yours. You've been invited by someone to hear this information. And maybe you fall in one of three categories. It's usually when folks hear this, there's only three categories they fall into. First of all, they're excited. This is amazing. And they're like, wow, I want to support the person that invited me out. So I'm going to support them as a customer. Great, fantastic. Let them know you're a number one and which products or services that can serve and help you. Number two says, I've got questions. If you have questions, again, get back to the person that invited you. The worst thing you can do is go find a broke friend or family member that doesn't know anything about this and ask them and buy into their lifestyle. Get your questions answered by someone that can help you make the right choices and decisions for your life. The last person is number three and says, you know what? Once you said passive residual income, I was in. And if that's you, you remind me of myself. That was me. I saw what it looked like and knew that I could change my life, and I have. And the best is yet to come. We can't wait to help you do the same. So get back to the person that invited you. Let them know you're number three and that you're ready to create change for yourself and for generations to come. So thank you for your time. So appreciate you. Listen, as I say every day, if you can dream what God, you can achieve it. So let's go out. Let's make our dreams our reality, because you know what? You deserve it. Be blessed. Thanks for joining us today. Look forward to seeing you on the beaches and definitely at the bank. Bye, everyone.